mindset and practice strategy in expert pianists.
Hang on, let's make it a little bigger for you, okay?
Ah, thank you.
And maybe we can share. Can you share with everybody?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So when we talk about practice strategy, it is not practice itself. It's not meaning rote repetition without any thinking. Past studies such as those by Erickson already show the significance of structured repetition and strategic problem solving. And also he found that deliberate practice, repetition guided by clear goals and feedback is essential for expertise. And about practice strategy, some scholars did some classifications before. I just show one example there. So when we talk about strategy, that means we anticipate effectively, anticipate improvement. And the role of mental representation can break down large and complex passengers into smaller and manageable components, which is more easy to recognize pattern and finding solutions. So when I put growth mindset with practice strategy, there's another word in the opposite way. It's the fixed mindset. For the person who possesses fixed mindset, they believe that talent is innate and they are unchangeable. But for the person who possesses the growth mindset, they think ability can be achieved through effort and learning. So these are totally different kinds of perspectives that pianists perceive challenges and also could influence their motivation in practice and also shape their progress and long-term development. So this is the reason I do this research, and I need to show the purpose. The purpose is to find the relationship between growth mindset and practice strategy. And also I will answer these 3 questions towards the end. First, I will show the participants. You all know the Carnegie classifications, right? Piano faculty member in R1 University. So at first, I sent more than 708 emails and I got 131 responses. Yeah, I think it's good at first, but later when I checked the data, 55% incomplete. Or maybe they just opened it and find the matrix is so complicated and they just quit. So at the end, my participants number are 79 and their age are huge range from 28 to 86. So you can imagine some piano faculty member, they just initiate their career and some towards their retirement. This is the demographic information. So in this research, I used 2 measures. One is the growth mindset skill from Sigmundson in 2024. And these are all 5-point skills. Also, it's based on the Dweck's theory of intelligence scale. And another one, practice strategy usage measure. It is more complex. First, it's from Dr. Smith in 2005. And the total was 21 items. And later in 2009, Dr. Bugas and Dr. Hai refined this. The number decreased, it's 90 items. And also last year, yeah, Dr. Bugas and Dr. Lemonia and me, we did the factor loading about this practice strategy. And the results categorized into 4 categories. I asked 2 questions. One is, how frequently you use this? Another is, how effective you perceive. These are 2 perspectives. One is what you are doing, another is what you are thinking. And based on this measure, I add 3 items. You can see here, plus 1 here. Because that study in Dr. Bugas, the targets are child musicians. In my study, the targets are different. They are expert pianists. So I think for the young children and expert pianists, they have different inclination, they have different focus, especially these 3 things. One is memorizing. For the expert pianist, they have different coding in their mind, like grouping, coding, more advanced and more sophisticated compared with the children. Another is the fingering. I don't think the children pay a lot of attention about the fingering. And the last one is the improvisation. So in my measure, the total is 22 items. And after fact loading, well, things change. This is the fact loading. The left one is use frequency. Another is the perceived effectiveness. I will show this one is more obvious. Categorized into 7 categories. And I named them based on their similarities in every column, in every category. And this one is the perceived effectiveness. The internal consistency are all high. You can see the circle that I made. Here, one is 0.74, another is 78, the results part. My first question, what is the piano faculty members' growth mindset and their perceived effectiveness and frequency of use in a variety of practice strategies? They have very high average mean in growth mindset, which means that they all have the belief that ability or the achievement can be gained through the effort and learning. It's reasonable because they are piano faculty member. And about their practice strategy, I list the top 3 in 2 models. One is the use frequency. You can see what they are focused on. They pay a lot of attention in the structural awareness and correction. For their perception, well, they pay a lot of attention about problem solving, problem finding. And also I listed to use the least and also perceive the least. One is the intervention assistant. Maybe for the expert pianists, they don't need some external aids. Okay, the relationship, they are all significantly correlated. The growth mindset is significantly correlated with these 2 models. One is the use frequency, another is the perceived effectiveness. 6 of these 7 factors are all positive correlated. So I listed these 6. Okay, the last question is about their background, whether their background relate to these 2 models. Well, we found that the years of teaching was significantly positively correlated with these 2 models. Next, about their years of formal piano learning. Oh, here I need to point out, their year of learning and year of teaching also strongly correlated. It's also reasonable because as we teach, we also learn. It's intertwined. And about the years of formal piano learning is also significantly correlated with these 2 models. The last one is how about their daily practice routine. This is the question about how many hours they practice in average. Daily practice hours also significantly positively correlated with this model, the perceived effectiveness model. And also, I listed 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 4 positively correlated categories. Okay, so discussion. Overall, very high need in growth mindset is really in line with the literature. You can see here, persistence and self-regulated learning among pianists are really essential. The top finding in this frequency, use frequency and perceived effectiveness also in line with the deliberate cognition, deliberate practice. So in this research, we proposed a cognitive motivational model, like what they're thinking influences their practice behaviors.